Hi, I run my own business. I've been doing it for 33 years. And sometimes my clients pay me in cash. And sometimes I have to put money in the bank, right? And back in 2009, this was the first time this happened to me. The cashier asked me what the money was for. I was coming there with my cash and I want to put this on my account. And the cashier said, well, what's the money for? And I thought to myself, why don't you just shut up? This is none of your business. But I had to write down what the money was for. Pissed me off, of course. Then I realized this has to do with the EU. The EU wants to do some attack on money laundering, right? But this has developed and it's becoming a nightmare here in Sweden. I'm sure in many other countries too, because the banks are told to get more familiar with their clients. Yeah. So what do the banks do? They ask questions. So some people say, well, going to the bank is like going to court. These are examples of questions that people are asked from their banks. How much money have you saved on your accounts? Why do you save money? It's okay. What's the money for? How do you make a living? Where did you get your money from? What form of employment do you have? And then they threaten these clients and say, if you don't tell us, we may have to limit the access to the accounts. It's a nightmare, of course. Yeah, we really need to get out of the EU. The funny thing is, here in Sweden, the support for the EU is going down. Not because media is telling the truth or the authorities. No, no, no. It's because people themselves look into it. That's what you have to do. You have to investigate what the EU is and what they're doing. Or you have some personal experience, like this one with the bank, right? So the support is going down. It's hard to find poll results on the EU support, but I found one from last year which showed that 39% of the Swedish citizens are pro-EU membership. And I see that it's going down. You can see it on the polls, right? I think it's very, very low at this point. Maybe they don't do any polls these days because if people found out that the support is low, then people would be curious and look into it. They don't want that. They just want to arrogantly continue their business. Yeah, and they think they can get away with anything. It's obvious. Very, very poor judgment down in Brussels. So I hope it falls hard. And I'm still very grateful to the guys in Britain who voted for Britain to leave. This is excellent. Very, very important for the future. And then I root for Hungary and Poland and the Czech Republic. You know, stand up against these assholes in Brussels. All right, that's it. Bye.